What's happening, all my growers, gardeners, and preppers out there? Today I'm going to give you my number one tip that I give to new growers that will change your gardening game. It'll give you better disease resistance, bigger harvests, and a lot easier maneuverability around the garden. We're going to go out back and I'm going to take you to my in-ground garden as well as my container gardens, and we'll walk you through start to finish of what to do. This one thing, when I changed it, changed my entire world when it came to gardening, and everything got better. I'm going to give it to you today. Let's go. Let's start over here at my container garden Carolina Reaper plant, just to give you an idea of what the finished product should look like. When we all start gardening, we put seeds in the ground, we let them grow the way that nature intended most of the time. We hear and see people talk about pruning, but often don't know what that means. Usually when I tell people what I do, I get that crazy question mark look like, are you serious? What you've got to do, I strip the bottom of my plants. I like to joke and say I make them look like a palm tree, but it's really not that bad. I go up until, so on pepper plants, let's see if I can get you in here and see. I take it to the point right where the first Y is usually. Let's get this out of here and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. There you go. So pretty much everything below this Y, I strip. It helps, you don't want your leaves, especially in tomatoes. This works on peppers and tomatoes, and you don't want your leaves touching the soil. There's a lot of different diseases and different insects and everything else down in that soil you don't want messing with your leaves and getting up on the plant. It also helps stop any water splash, either from the rain or, if you hand water like I do, from getting up on the leaves. It makes it a lot easier to maneuver your garden wand, your watering wand, when you're getting around in between plants, especially when you have them crowded into each other. And it stops your plant from focusing on all that bottom foliage and redirects that growth up into the plant, and you will get a lot bigger harvest. Let's go over to the in-ground where it's been neglected, and we'll walk you through how to do it. Okay, this is my in-ground Carolina Reaper garden. Let's see if I can get a good angle here and get down here low and show you. Now, I've kind of let these go this year and grow the way they want to grow. It's my first year doing the Carolina Reapers in ground, and I really just kind of wanted to see what they would do, and they're producing like crazy. But all this lower foliage down here, just take your snips, get down here, and don't be afraid to just take it all off of there. I got a little Reaper on that one, and I should have done this a long time ago, I know. And then I'll just pull the leaves off as we go. Now, I'm not going to take it as much now just because it's been neglected, but look at this. From the rains and from my watering, you can see how much splash from the ground has been happening to these guys. Now, this one has gotten super heavy. It's got hundreds of Reapers on it, so it's already leaning to the left. Oh, actually, I guess leaning to the right. Under its own weight, and we've pulled a bunch off of them here the other day. But to give you an idea, let me reach in here. I see one. There we go. We've got a ton of Reapers, and they're all starting to turn red right now. We've got another one back here. Let's see. Take a look. We've got Reapers galore. Now, I have 6 Reaper plants just like this in the row behind it, and I really should go through and stake this guy up, But take a look, when it's in the up position, you let all the air get under here, it dries everything out. It definitely reduces disease, and I guarantee you, you will get a better harvest if you strip these lower leaves and branches. Give it a try and let me know how it works for you next year. It's too late this year, I know, at least in the United States. But if you're elsewhere, I'd love to hear how it works for you. And if you already do this, drop me a comment down below and let everybody know how it works for you. This is the Chili Prepper channel. I'm Steve, and we'll see you on the next video.